Well, hello everybody. It's Bug Eater 64 here, and by golly, as you can tell, guess what? We're flying the DC6 today. Going to be flying it from Anchorage, Alaska, down to Yucatan, which is a little field heading between here and Vancouver, Canada, and it's on just a pretty much. It's a little airport. The DC6 will fit fine in it. We'll carry some passengers in there and so on. But it's also a fairly big um, aquatic aviation location. Actually has two aquatic runways, runway 13 and runway 11. So we're not going to be landing on either one of those because that's in the water, which would be bad because the DC6 does not float well. Anyway, we're going to be going down there. We're going to land, drop off our passengers, and that'll put us about halfway between Anchorage and our another, 327 miles closer to getting to San Francisco. So with that, let's get inside the cockpit. Let's get this bird in the air, and let's have a nice, pleasant flight. See you inside. Okay, welcome to Anchorage, Alaska. We came in here about 9:15 in the evening last night, and we are going to get the bird put to bed, let maintenance do its thing overnight, and we'll get ready to start our flight to Yucatan in the morning. So, see you tomorrow. Have a good night. There we are the next day, inside the cockpit of our beautiful DC6B as in Bravo. And let's get things started here. So, we've already got the aircraft all fueled up. Let's go ahead and get started.
Completed. Voice recorder. Tested. Oil coolers and cow flaps. Auto and position. Fuel and fluids. Checked. Pressurization. Set. Manifold and duct pressure. Checked. Radios. Checked. Doors and hatches. Closed. Door warning lights. Out. Gear pins. Removed. 3 on board. Seat belts and pedals. Adjusted. Throttles. Set to idle. Propellers. Forward and 3. Before start checks complete. Start engines.
Okay, so we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and get ready to start engine number 3. Fuel mixture, full rich. Magnetos to both. Start selector to 3. Fuel pump down to low.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Well, let's double check everything. It didn't want to start up, so we'll double check, make sure everything's good. Okay, so we've got fuel mixture set up. We've got magnetos to both. Let's double check our fuel pump. Everything looks good. All right, let's go.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Okay, got a good engine start this time. Not really sure what happened with that, but it happens from time to time. So let's get the old girl engine number 4 going here. Everything's set up. All right.
3, 6, 9, 12.
And engine number 4 starting up nicely. All right, engine number 2.
Three, 6, 9, 12.
Well, that's all looking good now. And we'll finish off and getting engine number 1 started.
Three, 6, 9, 12.
Okay, looks like we've got good 4 engines. Warming up nicely.
Anchorage Airport Information Whiskey 21000 Zulu. Wind 250 at 7. Visibility 7. Sky condition, few clouds at 900 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.902. Visual runway 25 left and visual runway 25 right in use. Landing and departing runway 25 left and runway 25 right. DSR aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have whiskey. Anchorage Airport
so
Information, X-ray.
We're going to get ready to taxi here shortly.
Wind 250 at 7. Visibility 7. Sky
Double check
condition,
our
few clouds at 900 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point
barometric pressure.
13. Altimeter 29.902. Visual runway 25 left and visual runway 25 right in use. Landing and departing runway 25 left and runway 25 right. DSR aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have X-ray.
Alright, so
Anchorage
that's all
ground,
set
United
up.
States Air Force 6 ready to taxi departing straight out with X-ray.
United States Air Force 6 taxi to and hold short of runway 25 left via taxiway Echo Kilo Charlie cross runway 25 right Charlie. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 25 left via taxiway Echo Kilo Charlie cross runway 25 right Charlie, United States Air Force 6.
Start select and boost pumps. Off and off. Battery switch. Plane battery. Generators and inverters. Checked and on. Emergency lights. Armed. Ground power. Removed. After start checks complete.
Okay, we are ready to taxi, so. And not having charts, I would never know where these taxiways are. So today, for the first time, we're going to use this little marker assist to tell me where I need to go, and we'll see how that works. Sure destroys the immersion, though, I'll give you that. Without this, I just would have looked at the VFR map and said, okay, this is the direct route, and never would have been making these little turns here. I would have gone straight to the end of the runway I was looking for. 25 left.
Position
Okay,
United
so
States Air Force 6.
Towers told us to hold. There's an aircraft on final. Why they've got us holding this far back, you don't know. But we'll hold and see what's going on. And hope that the tower doesn't forget we're here. With 4 engines running, burning fuel. Scattered clouds today, no rain, so it should be a very nice flight. And somewhere around there, there's an airplane coming in. There it is. And get off my runway so I can move. Alright, so let's get moving.
United States Air Force, 6 continue taxi.
Okay.
Roger, United States Air Force 6.
Took your sweet time getting back to this, my goodness. Didn't much longer. I had to taxi back to the gate and get fueled again. So we're alright. I mean, we're only going 327 miles, so we got plenty of fuel.
Anchorage, ground Ace Air 905, flight taxi to the gate. Ace Air 905, taxi.
Anchorage Tower, United States Air Force 6 at runway 25 left, ready for departure, departing straight out.
United States Air Force 6 altimeter 29.9, wind 250 at 7. Departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 25 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 left,
First
United
box.
States Air Force 6.
Boost pumps on low. Fuel selector and crossfeed. Main tanks and crossfeed off. Autopilot and carb heat. Off and cold. Hydraulic system. Down, forward, pressure and quantity checked. Okay. Flaps 20. Flaps set 20. Windows and turbine. Closed and on. Controls. Gust lock released. Free. Pitot heater. On. Mixture and cowl flaps. Reach unlocked. Set. Transponder. On. Landing lights. Extended and on. Before takeoff checks complete.
And from time to time, when you're going through the checklist, using the assisted aircrew, you can hear like that last conversation. That was between the co-pilot and the flight engineer. So every once in a while, when you're doing things like this, a lot of time you're just getting the flight engineer. But in this case, you had both the co-pilot and flight engineer going through that particular pre-flight, pre-takeoff checklist. So now I'm going to get onto the runway, and you see where that it's directing me the wrong way. So we're going to get on the runway, heading the right way, and get ready and take off. 25 left. Parking brake.
30 inches stabilize. 30 inches stabilize. Stabilized. Cowl flaps. Cowl flaps.
Cal flaps set.
Full power, please.
Going full power. Full power set.
Okay, brake released. Airspeed's alive. And rotate.
Positive rate, gear up.
Gear selected up. Gear up, lights out.
Flaps up.
Flaps going up.
METO power.
Setting meter power 48 inches, 2600 RPM. Meter power set.
Climb power.
Setting climb power. Climb power set.
After takeoff checklist, please.
After takeoff checks complete.
United States Air Force 6 leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Anchorage Tower, United States Air Force 6, frequency change. Anchorage approach, United States Air Force 6 is type 4 miles southwest of Anchorage, 2,400 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
United States Air Force, 6 Anchorage approach. Squawk 4015.
Squawk 4015, United States Air Force 6.
United States Air Force, 6 radar contact 4 miles south of Anchorage, 2,900 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace, United States Air Force 6.
Alright, so getting onto our heading to head for Yucatan. Gonna climb to about 8,000 feet. Short flight, and just want to make sure I'm over the tops of the mountains in this area. Well, that should be plenty. And with that, let's be on our way. Okay, well, now we're getting close, heading for end to land, and you can see the
Gear down and locked, 3
Winch.
grades. Props. 2400 RPM.
windshield wipers work
2400
great in this
RPM set.
airplane.
Cow flaps. Plus 3 degrees. Cow flaps set. ADI. ADI off. ADI is off. Landing lights. Speed good, extending lights.
And even when you
Lights
don't
extended
need
and
them,
on. Carbine. Carbine cold.
you can tell I hit the wrong button.
Set cold.
And I'm not sure what button it was.
Before landing checks complete.
But being in the middle of trying to land, I wasn't going to take a lot of time looking for it. We are not far from the airport right now. And the button isn't obvious. Kind of looking for it right now. And what I didn't realize is that basically it's a little bit to my left, behind the exterior view. But I didn't see it until after we landed. So we'll just land with the windshield wipers running. I want to try to give our 41 passengers a nice smooth landing. Marker beacon. Now, approaching this airport, it tells you to pick your runway. So I picked runway 11, but and that's what I'm landing on. I'm landing on runway 11. Well, apparently runway 11 is closed because I got a big yellow X on the 11. So they probably wanted me to land on runway 29. Then why give me the option? Good question, says I. Inner marker beacon. And we'll just ease it down. first time landing at this airport, I had no idea. When I was first coming in, I thought maybe it was a dirt runway because I couldn't see the paved runway. So, but we're okay. We're going to come down here. Didn't need to use the reversers, which saves wear and tear on our engines. And we'll just roll down here, turn around, and back taxi to the parking area. Because there are no taxiways off this runway at this end. Now, where is that windshield wiper?
Papa Alpha Yankee
find
Alpha
that
traffic,
button.
United States Air Force 61 miles southeast, 100 feet inbound to land runway 29er.
A little bit late on that radio call. So just turn around, back taxi to the parking area. Definitely out here in the Canadian wilderness. Windshield wipers aren't up there. Nope. Not up on this panel either. I figured they might be on the front dash area, but apparently it's not. You'll pay attention, William. Gonna run off into the woods looking for this stupid button. Alright, so basically we're gonna come over here. You can tell it's a generic airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. pull up by this hangar and set the parking brake. I think, let's see. I think I know where the switch is. I'll get it here momentarily. But here we are, Yucatan. Well, there you have it. No issues. A nice landing, even if I do say so myself. But everything went well. No problems whatsoever. Good takeoff. Nice, easy cruise. And a nice landing at the end. Makes for a fine day of flying. So with that, sure hope you enjoyed the flight. Look forward to the next one. And the next one's going to probably go from Yucatan here, where we're at, over to Ketchikan, which is a big fishing area, again, between here and Vancouver. And that'll be our last stop before we actually head to probably Vancouver, British Columbia, Vancouver International. So with that, let's get ready for the next flight. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time in the DC6 as we continue our flights back to San Francisco, our home base. See you then. And as always, remember, safe flying.